So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cucurella. That is good strength. Koundé. De Jong. Yamal. Throw in. Jackson. Might be danger here. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Gavi with a fine tackle. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Pedri. Pedri is fouled. Martinez. And Araujo. Koundé. Now it's Nkunku. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Lewandowski. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Pedri, and it's Lewandowski. This is De Jong. Balde. This is De Jong. Araujo. Koundé. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Caicedo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chelsea applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Nkunku. Nkunku. Cucurella could try cutting inside here. Lewandowski. Yamal. Palmer. Rafinha. He has found the way through. Adebayo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He can run on to Palmer! Pedri. Gavi. Colwell kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedro Neto. James picks it up out wide.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Adebayo gets across to intercept that. Pedro Neto. Showing good feet. James. Palmer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jackson. James. And the return pass. Shot. Palmer! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Picked out brilliantly. Palmer!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rafinha, foot in. Lavia. Cucurella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Nkunku. Yamal. Palmer. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Quality ball. Oh, great ball! And he's there to retrieve it. Palmer! It's a goal!
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 58 el dorsal 10.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Lewandowski looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gavi. And that's another good win of the ball. Now that's well seen too. James. Keeper's ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Decent progress down the left. He's had it taken off him. James. Palmer. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Such good technique.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! It was a good ball, that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Madueke. And Lavia. Now James. Madueke. Palmer. looking understandably energised after his goal. Gavi. He won't be happy with that one. Madueke. Oh, that's nice.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Lewandowski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, great play! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Sancho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Good read, needed to be, and he's got the beating of his man. Gavi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fofana, and Fofana! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Fofana has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Palmer. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's gone for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Caicedo. Sancho. Fofana. That's good vision. Terrific header! No mistake! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Great work on the overlap. That is a crunching tackle. Now then, the ball's come loose. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's a great sense of excitement emanating from this great stadium in the north of Rome. It is intriguing, charming, truly exciting. It is time for them to cross swords again. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Ake can get it clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's in on goal! Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
First quarter of an hour gone. Rodri. And here's Foden. Fiddles it through. Ake gets into some space. Eder Militao is there, and he can get that clear. No goals as yet. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Foden.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Bernardo Silva, and it's Stones. Brilliantly cut out. Valverde. Well read, nice interception. Foden. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Now can he find Valverde? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's De Bruyne. And reclaimed it in a trice. Valverde. Oh, good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Madrid leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior. And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The pass has gone astray. And it's De Bruyne. Foden.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Bellingham. Now Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. Mbappe! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious...
And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ake. Rodri. Forwards and with intent. Front-footed pressing going on here. And Ake.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that has been cleared. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bernardo Silva. Could try cutting inside here. Big header! And it's a goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Ha segnato al 56esimo minuto, numero 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and...
Mbappe! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And back to the goalkeeper. Almost an hour gone. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. Haaland. Pinches it off him. Valverde. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gonzalez. That is good alertness. Bernardo Silva. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. Foden. Valverde. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Valverde. And he was quick to react. Nico Gonzalez. Chance to shoot now. Haaland! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ake. Foden. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. Lewis cuts it out. Bernardo Silva. And it's De Bruyne. And the counter is on. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. Rudiger. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bernardo Silva. A real chance if he can get through. And the ball's come. Has another go!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Haaland. Valverde. And we're done. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. And already we're underway here. Now it's Bowen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saka gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Harry Maguire is a real presence at the back, and also someone who can play the ball out of defence, or certainly take the ball into midfield.
Great chance! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Traoré. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Colwell makes the interception. Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bellingham. Foden. Still goalless. Oh, that was vital. Vinicius Junior. Foot in. England upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Eder Militao getting this one clear. Shot could be on. Nice control. Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mbappe, he's got away. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga. Oh, he's had a shot!
Bellingham very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Menu. And here's Kane. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rudiger clears it away. England have their second corner now. Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Foden. He's had it taken off him. Always onto this. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive.
He's got the shot away! He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Saka. Now Foden. Now it's Bellingham. He's through here. Oh, hits one! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So having trailed, this to go ahead. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, well played, well played. Had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. That's very... And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are back underway. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Alexander-Arnold. Bowen. Just eases him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Menu. Bowen has found the net here, of course. And here's Mbappe. Valverde goes sliding in. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bellingham. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. It's Vinicius Junior. Bowen.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Face to face with the chance!
The attendance for this match
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Menu. Bowen. And he's had it nicked away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Bowen strokes it back. That's been cut out, well played. Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. Oh, this is a great position. Valverde. Maguire. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's picked his way through. Bellingham. And he's there to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. England can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Palmer. Bowen. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Yellow or red? It is red.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Madrid are down to 10 men. Now it's Bowen. Brilliantly cut out. He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
England have their third corner. He's got tall! Madrid are looking to go forward now. Maguire gathers from the goal kick. Valverde. Mbappe. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Palmer. He's felt that, hasn't he? Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now Mbappe. Now the finish! And he's there to clear it. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Kane. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kane. Lewis Skelly. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Eder Militao.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That could spell trouble.
There will be 3 minutes.
Played right into his path. Pickford deals with it effortlessly. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a good ball through. Mbappe, can he put it away? And that is the last effort of the game. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. It's Lewandowski! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
How do you look back on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Rafinha, he's got away. Rafinha going full steam ahead down the left flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
The ball is loose, and the chase is on. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Mendy. He has found a way through. And he's certainly onside here. Goalkeeper's ball. Camavinga. De Jong. Nice bit of trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Balde looking to get on the end of this. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Lewandowski. And the shot's Rafinha! Chouameni, Camavinga, and Dani Olmo.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Camavinga just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Lewandowski. Eder Militao.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
There's the hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Referee's given a throw. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Could go all the way here. Dani Olmo. Chouameni does well to get it back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
No, again there's no way through. Mendy. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Alexander-Arnold. De Jong, who's set up one goal so far. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Yamal in with the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think...
And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
There's the hit! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rudiger with the slide tackle there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Martinez is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Alexander-Arnold
With a real chance here.
Yamal.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution in progress.
De Jong. And he skips past his man. Now it's Lewandowski. Tchouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dani Olmo. Bellingham.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Vinicius Junior.
He's found a way through.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's got a side of goal. No, he's missed it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Koundé. And it's played forward. Oh, he's onto this.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Some good work on the right flank here. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Martinez goes looking wide. Interesting ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Eder Militao.
Ferran Torres!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Substitutions taking place.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Lewandowski ready to try one.
Lewandowski! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Just a quarter of an hour to play. That is a great pick out. Camavinga. Now who's going to be first to this? Valverde. And here's Bellingham.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And Sufati. And that is out of play. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Jong. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just 5 minutes remaining now. De Jong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Martinez, and that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pedri. And that's a superb pass. Lewandowski! And they've got a throw.
Balde really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
4 added minutes has been
Lovely,
indicated.
neat pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's been shifted off it. Time added on, 4 minutes. Now it's Lewandowski. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And time...